Good day to you all. We'll be talking about the sewing machine. I will be using the butterfly sewing machine as a case study. So this butterfly sewing machine, the first part we're going to be talking about is the balance wheel. And as you can see on the balance wheel, there is a rope that is attached, and it is this rope that connects the upper part of the sewing machine to the lower part, which is the leg of the machine, as you can see. So on this balance wheel now, if you rotate the balance wheel, you will channel the movement of the machine. Okay, you can see the machine is working perfectly now. Why? Because of the rotation of the balance wheel, and it's still working with the pedal, that is the foot of the machine, because of this rope. And as you can see, the rope is connected to the foot, to the leg of the machine, and that is what is aiding the movement. As you can see here, there is a motor here. So by the time, if I should work with this motor now, this will also, as in, I will not have to use this elastic. Instead, I will use a rope. The elastic will not be connected to the bottom part of the machine. Instead, it will be connected to this part of the motor. So by the time I rotate it, I won't have to work. I don't have any connection with this part of the machine, or the foot of the machine here. I won't have to have any connection, because by the time I rotate the balance wheel, the motor, it's an electric device, so the motor will tends to do the work that this pedal is doing. Hope you get. So in case you're not clear, you can ask me any question you want to ask. So the next part is the stitch regulator. This is your stitch regulator. If you want your stitch to be small or wide, then you can use this to regulate it. As you can see, we have the different length of stitches here, and you can still use it to stitch your dress when you're sewing. You can use it. Then another part of the machine is this the presser foot lifter. This is the presser foot lifter. As you can see, when you take it up, this parts will go up. That is the presser foot, it will go up. If you take it down, it will go down. And this is your needle. Okay, and this point here is the needle clamp. If you want to remove this needle from the machine as it is now, you just have to loosen the needle clamp, then the needle will go off. If you want to put it back, you loosen it, put the needle, and then you tighten it back. All right, so that is it. And this is the slide disc. If you want to put your shuttle, like this is your reeler, you put your thread to it. This is your shuttle. If you want to put the shuttle inside the reeler, you just place it on it like so, and after placing it on it, you bring it to this point, as you can see, and then you drag it to enter this hole like so. Okay, you make sure you drag it to enter, because if it doesn't enter, then you will not have a good stitches by the time you start sewing. So to place it inside, you simply shook it here, and then after putting it, you raise this for it to go in. Okay, so at this point you can slide in the disc. So the next thing now is, let me show you how to thread it. To thread it, you put your thread here. Then after putting your thread like so, you use the thread to pass this thread guide, and then you roll it around the tension regulator. You make sure it goes in very well. Okay, and after rolling it around the tension regulator, you shook it on this thread take up. Okay, you can see I'm moving it up and down, and it's because of the balance wheel. That is why it's going up and down. Okay, so you shook the thread, you use it to pass through this the thread lifter. Okay, that's thread take up. Then after that, the next thing you do now, hope you can see, after using it to pass the thread take up, you bring it down and pin it to this point here, as you can see. Then you bring it down again, take it, and then you shook it inside your needle. So the next thing now is to put it in the needle. You use it to pass into the hole of the needle. Hope you can see it. Then the next thing now is to rotate the balance wheel. Okay, rotate the balance wheel like so, and by the time you rotate the balance wheel, the needle will go down like so. You bring it up and then you drag your thread. Okay, that is to bring the thread that is at the bottom. Hope you can see it's out now. Then you drag it off. So at this point, you can take your presser foot off now, and then you slide your thread backward, you put your material, and you start sewing.